My dad started out in the service station business, and he had a humble service station at Northwest Highway in Easton, and he had a garage and a car wash and the body shop on the side of that. And he went out and got strictly in the body business and kind of grew from there. It wasn't one of these deals that he had a lot of money and said, okay, I'm going to go start this or whatever. He borrowed $5,000, or my mother's father-in-law, from her previous marriage, to get started. And so, a lot of lean years. It was back when really normally you only had one car in the family, and some late, 56, late 50s, and so a lot of sacrifice.
Herb's always had a good reputation. Even in high school, I'd heard of Herb, and he was one of the nicest men I had ever met. My dad became disabled when I was young, and coming to work for Herb was kind of that father figure. Even though I was a young man, I had a baby, he was still such a gracious man, so loving and caring, and he just won me over. I mean, he was the owner, so you were not a number. You were an individual.
I think it's ingrained in this company from Herb. Everybody knew that Herb was a great family guy. When I started this company in 1995, I was calling on agents, and all of them knew Herb as family. So I'd go into these offices and they would say, oh, I knew Herb, and they'd start telling the story about what Herb had done for them, how Herb had helped different agents get off the ground in their business. And so it's just something that's a part of this company, is that the family values.
Why everyone likes to work here at Herb's is the family atmosphere, the personal connection that we all have.
Any questions on how it's going?
Our company has a special feeling to it, and it's hard to explain unless you work here. And you get that family feeling and camaraderie from everybody, from shop to shop and from management to employees. It's always been that way, and it's a very comfortable place to work.
I think that when Herb first set it up that way, that was his vision, is that he wanted people that were really part of the family, and they really saw that Herb's was a different place to be and a different place to work, and it was unlike anything else in the industry. And I think you can take that outside of just our industry. I think you can look across all industries. Herb was in some of the banking industry as well, and he wanted Herb's to be a different place, not just in the collision industry, but in all industries. And so I think that today that same philosophy holds true, is that these guys and gals that are with us are part of the family, and it's an extended family. You said it, from a blood relation, no, but from the Herb's family and the Herb's culture, yes, definitely.
This is where I'll retire. When my time to put up my shoes, I'll put them up, pass them on down to the next person. But this is my home.
Nobody does bodies better than Herb's. Herb's Paint and Body.
Hi, I'm Frances Wan of Herb's Paint and Body.
Frances had a very pleasant and sweet and kind voice on the radio. And I think that Herb's is different because it is family owned. We're not a cookie cutter company. We're not huge and corporate, and we're more personal. And we care about our customers, and we care about them having a pleasant experience when they do come to Herb's.
Herb's saying that he always used, from what I understand, and we've got it in our slogan now, is making an unpleasant experience a pleasant one is the goal. And part of that's just caring. Anybody can fix the car, but somebody's got to care.
Sometimes I have to remind myself that I'm actually not part of the family. Being there for 35 years and working with Alan every day since I've come to work for the company, you know, I was 21 when I started there. I feel like basically I've grown up at Herb's Paint and Body. This is my company. You know, the stock certificates may not show me as that, but it's my company. It's what I care about. I'm as much of this company as anyone else.
When I started in 1990, 24 years ago, I was looking for a place to camp out, to find a home to, provide for my family. I heard a lot about Herb. He's a great community person, you know, but he took care of his people. I heard lots of good things about taking care of his people, and I knew that this is where I wanted to dig my heels in and take it and run with it, and so that's what I did.
Herb was very passionate about the fact that you didn't just take from the community. You know, we're out here and we're selling service and we're you know, repairing cars and making money off of that. But his philosophy really was that you give back to the community and you need to be involved and you need to be plugged in. So we kind of formulate our marketing plan around a local store marketing type approach. And so that puts us into the community.
Looking back on my life, I mean, I've always loved construction. You know, I remember when they added on to the paint shop here in Richardson, you know, my mom bringing me up here to watch them pour concrete. And it's kind of a funny experience. You know, a few years ago when we built our store in Allen, I had the same opportunity. I brought Lucy with me the day they poured the foundation up there. And it's you know, kind of a correlation when I go back to talking about building the foundation of Herb's. You know, it's just it's funny how it kind of all works out, that the pictures that I have are always of us building the foundation, you know, and that we're going to continue to grow and you know, pass it on from generation to generation.